Well, India is going to buy weapons from Russia worth $7 billion. This is according to Russian news Kommersant. The deal includes military equipment, 5 Russian S-400 defense missile systems to be exact. India will also purchase 2 electric submarines, 48 military transport helicopters, 150 armored fighting vehicles, making India one of the world's largest arms importers, Joe. They're citing the reason being is poor industrial defense bases, one main cause of this. But, you know, no laughing matter here. We're talking about a major stockpile. They're doing this around Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Modi is traveling to Moscow, and this is the topic at hand, this arms import deal.
Heavy militarization going on under Modi. Obviously, the big question is, why is India doing this? Over the last year and a half, they've been increasing their imports dramatically from both Russia and the United States, 15 times higher from the United States to India. You know, the question is, why is Modi toughening up their military? What is it in preparation for? But the fact is as well, the United States and Russia, they're not saying no. They're happy to continue selling their products, their military products to India.
Exactly. This isn't only Russia. You know, she mentioned the U.S. We sold them $4.5 billion in military hardware alone. You know, they're happy to buy it from whomever is selling it. I want to point out that they said that they're waiting on the decision on leasing the second nuclear Project 971 submarine. So at least they're waiting on something. You know, the nuke submarine, that might be on the back burner. You know, we might do that at another time. But this contract, very valuable. You know, it keeps Russia in the arms game. And, you know, being that exporter, you have to have somebody has to supply it. And Russia is stepping up and doing it. I want to point out that India, their relationship with minorities in their country, specifically the authority and Modi himself, his government, it's seen as very hostile to minorities, especially religious minorities. And, you know, he's been very criticized. The Guardian did a piece where 70 Indians had given back awards, citizen awards that they had received because of his human rights record. So very troubling, you know, past behind him regarding how he treats minorities, specifically religious minorities, Christians and Muslims. And yet he has no problem, you know, beefing up the military. The question is why, and where is he going to be using these arms?
And also under Modi, accusations of an increase in human rights abuses. And you mentioned the religious minorities. This was targeted at mainly Muslims and Christians, and there are in fact 138 million Muslims in India. So, you know, a lot of changes going on under Modi, not necessarily for the better, but as you mentioned, the big question is why?
Well, India buying a shit ton of military hardware from Russia, making these two, their bromance continues. I guess you could call them brothers in arms.